Before getting started, once again, I would urge you to look at the introduction to the entire section called Toward a New Pitch and Articulation Mindset. Watch the introduction to determine whether you're at the correct point where these lessons will benefit you the most. That being said, we can start. This new segment is called Taking New Control, which is kind of a contradiction in terms, because what you're going to do is set things up so that you have, at least at first, very little control. The first part is simple. What we're going to do is play with your pitch tuning knob. Right now, 0 beat is set. There's the width of my field, and now I can play within it. And so on. But if I skew that pitch knob anywhere, place it at a random position, all of a sudden, everything has changed. Everything has changed. Taking new control, step one, is to see if you can play a song by changing the position of the pitch knob so that you have very little control. You have to deal with it as it is now. I have a shortened range. And so on. Let's try another one. I've set it, twisted it around. Oh, look at what's happening. It's reversed. Now, instead of the pitch getting high when I approach the rod, it gets higher as I leave. Can I still play a song? Wow. Very, very different. I want you to do a lot of different positions and try to take control. It's going to, once again, create more neural pathways, and it's going to give you a whole different sense of what it takes to play. You're exercising your muscle memory to be able to do this. I'm going to set it one more time. Take a look at what's beginning to happen. Now watch. Sure, the pitch gets higher, but if I get very close to the pitch rod, my range begins here. All within about 3 inches. Can I play a song given only 3 inches of space? The pitches are so close together, it's almost impossible to hit them exactly. Take a look just so that we can be clear as to what you're going to need to do. Watch this. So, to be clear about what you're going to do, with any type of theremin, for instance a standard Moog ether wave, as you can see, the pitch knob is set on 0 beat. Mine happens to be set around the midnight position. You're going to ignore the rest of the dials, and all you need to do is tweak that out anywhere you want. There you go. Now you're ready to try to control your playing using that setting. Or go back the other way. In other words, just play around, try to play a song anywhere you set the dial. Simple as that. The same is true of any of the B3 theremins. This is the knob that you'll just play with. Set it in one place, let it go completely out on you, and try to play a song. Set it in another place. Basically, the same thing. For the Etherwave Pro, you'll just skew the pitch any way you want to by using the pitch knob. Let's try another method of taking new control, or attempting to take new control. It's very simple. Take the theremin and turn it around. You've got a whole new set of playing variables. Can you readjust how you play? Let's see. try one with a little more articulation. And so on. These are things you do to really confuse your mind and body and bring that sense of playing, that sense of learning to play, of trying to take control of the theremin back into your personal practice. Try these exercises in taking new control are going to really push you out of your comfort zone. When you set the theremin to be as wild as it can be, as we've looked at, or you decide to play using the opposite hands for their intended purposes, you have a new set of variables that you have to work with and try to overcome to be able to play. This is all towards giving your mind and body a challenge again, so that when you play normally, it feels even better and improvement is able to continue. Well, that one, it's obvious what you need to do. I have found that when I hit a block in my practice, when I am faced with a particular song that's really, really giving me trouble, playing it with your foot really helps. Why? Because, once again, you're creating new neural pathways. You're working with your body and your mind to be able to control that space, and in doing it with your foot, you'll probably be surprised at how close you can get in accuracy. Try it. Try all of these and see what it does by trying to take new control in these admittedly bizarre ways.